Hi, my name is Cameron. This is the second video in a series of videos for creating art with clay during the pandemic. Last time we learned about making Bisque stamps, and now that some of my Bisque stamps have come back out of the kiln and they're now Bisque ware, they're ready to be used to make designs and create cookies or coils. So first, I'm going to teach you guys how to make cookies, or how to use your Bisque stamps to make cookies. So the first thing you want to do is create a ball with your clay. We want to make sure it's very dense so that there aren't any cracks or any lines. Like here, if you can see, I want to get rid of these lines. You can do that by rolling or mashing, I guess this would be called. It's just to condense the clay into a ball. So once you have a ball, you're gonna wanna flatten it between your hands just a little bit, not all the way. See, we still have like a kind of fat cookie. This one might be a little bit too big because whenever you do press down with your Bisque stamp, I'll use this one, you don't want a lot of extra clay around your design. So while I flatten it a bit, I'm gonna press my stamp down into the clay. And you want to put as much of your body weight behind it as possible. So yeah, this is a lot of extra clay. So I'm going to try again with a smaller ball of clay that I've already mashed up a bit. So with this smaller ball of clay, I'm going to try again. I'm going to flatten it just a bit. It's kind of like a fat cookie. And then I'm going to press my Bisque stamp down into it, remembering to put as much of my weight behind it as possible. And you shouldn't have any problem pulling it off. It shouldn't get stuck to your clay at all. So this one is much better. Not very much extra clay around the design at all. That's like come up. But one thing to remember is sometimes the clay might get stuck to the surface you're working on. That's okay. You don't want to try to force it to come off. If anything, just let it dry a few hours or maybe even overnight and it should pop right off. So I'm going to try to pop this off so that I can show you guys. There we go, a cookie. Another way you can use your Bisque stamps is by making coils. So to make a coil, we roll or squeeze out clay to a snake, but we don't want it to make it very, very thin because then it would be hard to press the design into it. So depending on the size of your Bisque stamp, your coil should be similarly sized. Like if you have a really big design, then you need a fatter coil. But if you have a really small design, then you can get away with the small coil. So I have my coil. I'm going to press my Bisque stamp into the coil. Then you get a long piece with a series of your design on it in whatever way you want. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.